Hey guys, I'm Noah, and today we're going to be talking about the 4 major gameplay changes in The Last of Us Part 2. The melee in the original Last of Us was pretty basic. Like Uncharted 4, pretty much boiled down to mashing square while Joel used his old man strength to pummel through human enemies and infected alike. The countering system from Uncharted 3 was, for some reason, pretty much done away with completely, outside of the occasional triangle press to escape a grapple. Now, for The Last of Us Part 2, to fit Ellie's fighting style, she's a lot younger and smaller, they actually took a lot of inspiration from the recently released God of War, with dodging, blocks, and parries to add some much needed skill and timing to the melee combat. Dodging appears to be manual now, rather than the enemies automatically missing their first hit on you like they did in the previous game. In addition, you'll notice that enemies can actually block your incoming attacks. They can shove you away and even throw you over tables. Ellie can also, with the right timing, even parry them to deliver a devastating counter blow. The developers have also confirmed that the standard assortment of melee weapons has been expanded to include machetes and knives, and of course her signature switchblade. And now you can also perform a quick turn while you're grabbing someone. It also appears that enemies can sneak up behind you and pull you out of cover. Now, this was something that was actually in the original Last of Us E3 demo, but never made it into the final game. So, here's hoping it makes the cut this time. While Old Man Joel casually jogged around the post-apocalyptic wasteland, stopping only to climb chest-high walls and the occasional ladder, director Neil Druckmann confirmed in a recent interview that The Last of Us 2 features a dedicated jump button in order to allow for a greater emphasis on verticality within the game's levels. Presumably, this will allow you to jump freely like the Uncharted series, although the gameplay demo only shows Ellie jumping across a large gap. A lot of work has also gone into making her controls feel more fluid and nimble. Animations have been improved to make the already awesome dynamic cover system even smoother. You'll notice that the transitions between cover states are super smooth. And while the camera is still locked to the over-the-shoulder perspective, it's been pulled back significantly to give you a wider field of view and make everything feel a little bit faster. Naturally, Ellie's also able to vault and climb way faster than Joel, depending on your movement speed, and even squeeze through tight spaces while retaining full player control. The focus on seamless animation has also been broadened to the entire combat system, allowing you to pick up and throw objects while full-on sprinting, and even adding dedicated animations for pulling arrows out of enemies' bodies. Finally, for the first time ever in a Naughty Dog game, you can actually go prone and crawl around on the ground. I doubt you'll be able to drop to the ground whenever you want, but it can be used to crawl under vehicles and through tall plants to remain stealthy. Speaking of stealth, let's talk about what Naughty Dog is calling the new analog stealth system. Gone are the days where hiding in tall grass will make you completely invisible to enemies, like in Uncharted 4. Instead, you'll notice a small white circle inside the health indicator, which indicates how visible you are to enemies. AI who get close to you will actually be able to see you in the grass, and they'll even check hiding spots such as under vehicles and behind cover. You can also tell from watching the stealth indicator that, finally, lighting actually has an impact on your ability to remain hidden. Dark shadows will allow you to hide in plain sight from faraway enemies, and this also means that people carrying flashlights and torches actually pose a threat, rather than being simply an aesthetic addition. The enemy AI has also been improved a lot over Uncharted 4. In The Last of Us, as soon as one enemy spotted you, your position was given away to everyone in the area. Now, when enemies call out your location, and you'll notice them doing bird calls and whistles in the video, only those within earshot will actually hear them, giving you an opportunity to clear the area before they're able to pass the message on to farther out enemies. And finally, the crafting system from the original Last of Us has been ported over and expanded. The weapon wheel looks almost identical to the first game, but Ellie can now craft weapon silencers, something which was removed from the original Last of Us, and additional types of ammo for her bow, including explosive bolts. There also appears to be a few more slots for additional recipes that presumably will be unlocked over the course of the game. So guys, that has been a quick look at 4 major gameplay changes in The Last of Us Part 2. I'll leave a link for the full trailer as well as the interview with Neil Druckmann in the description below. And if you like this, please comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.